Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Hey, Butterfly family. Welcome back. As you see, I'm doing another fun reading today. Today is July the 4th. I know many of you are home with your family. Many of you are off today. And for those who are not off and you happen to just be watching, it's probably been on your lunch break, hello to you. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I'm calling this a celebrity couple spiritual background check. The reason I do these kind of readings, family, because I do all kind of serious, readings when it comes to the missing and crime readings. And, a lot of times, people really just don't know people. They get involved with people for all the, for all kind of reasons. Let me just say that. And a lot of times people have like sinister intentions towards you. And that's what my spiritual background check readings are all about. Just get an idea of what's behind that spirit, what's going on with that individual. And so not only do I do this as personal readings, I'm trying to show many of you how it can relate to celebrities as well. When they get involved with these people, the things that they know about when it comes to their so-called significant others, we don't know from the outside surface. But still, there are things about their significant other that they may not know, especially if they're keeping any kind of secrets from them. So, not saying that's the case here, but if it is, it's going to come out. So, I'm doing two spiritual background check reading. One would be on let me see, Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. He's a drummer from Blink 82. Also, I'm doing one on Kourtney Kardashian. Hold up, let me get it right. Let me back forward. I'm get confused here. I'm doing one on Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. I said that, and I'm also doing one on Kourtney Kardashian and her husband, drummer. He's from the group of Blink 82, I believe. He go by Travis Baker. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started this reading. What have you seen here? This reading concerning Taylor Swift and her boo and um, Kourtney Kardashian and her husband. It is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I always say let things play out. Okay, family. And for the most part, these individuals, I'm sure they are very private individual. I definitely notice about, you know, Taylor Swift. She's definitely a very private individual. So for the most part, a lot of this probably wouldn't even come out about her relationship. I'm not saying it is all bad, but we know no relationship is perfect either. So I'm going to start off with Taylor Swift first. And it's interesting. I didn't know that Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn been together for a long time. I didn't know that. Yes, I did my research. I wanted to know, is Taylor Swift married now? I had typed in Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn, and I got here. Taylor Swift has been dating Joe Alwyn since 2016, and they've been together for 6 years, going on seven. And it has here the couple has remained private about everything surrounding their relationships. So we don't know if they have an open relationship. We don't know if this is a PR relationship. We just really don't know. Okay, they can be friends for all we know, and just have like a PR relationship in the public's eye. We just really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started this reading first on Taylor Swift and her boyfriend Joe. I'm going to be using this image right here. And if you enjoy this kind of reading, give us a good old thumbs up. I appreciate it. And definitely share, share, share. Much appreciated. And if you have any requests when it comes to celebrity couples, put them down below. I won't get to them when you want me to now, but I will make an effort. Okay. And the next video reading I'm going to be doing one on Jennifer Hudson and Common, and also on Tony Braxton and Birdman. So that's going to be the next one that's going to be uploaded next. Okay, for those who care. All righty. Let's get a little picky boo, allegedly, as far as what's going on with Taylor and Joe. I'm going to start off using the Cosmic Oracle Tarot deck. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, leads me to all truth and clarity about the relationship union of Taylor Swift and her boyfriend, Joe Alwyn. What's presently going on in this union of Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn? Let's throw things in the dark room like some marvelous, like concerning Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. Now, I don't know their zodiac sign, okay, but that's all right. I'm looking into their eyes and it tells me a lot about these two. A lot of times I look for symbols when it comes to these messages, okay? It has here honeymoon. Now, as far as I know, these two are not married. Now, we never know. Sometimes these couples get married, family. They just run off and get married. And all we know is, they're still a couple, they're still lovers. But sometimes, they marry secretly. But anyway, it has here honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. What I get from this right here, this is Taylor and Joe. It represents couples, going on the trip together, and they can still be in that honeymoon phase of their relationship. Okay. But I think about travel. That's what stands out to me more than anything. I think about travel. Or they could be, planning on going somewhere together. It has here, give it time. So it looked like some a seed was planted here, and it's growing, but it's growing real slow. It depends on what this seed means to Joe or Taylor. It has here everything in divine timing. Let things flow. So to me, somebody wants something and they might be doing a lot of self-sabotaging, and that's someone that gets in their own way. Instead of letting things flow like a relationship, they're trying to make things happen. Okay, they're trying to make things happen. I let me if you be the judge who that is. Okay, but something is dragging here, and somebody wants what they want, but instead of letting things flow naturally, that's why the spirit is saying in divine timing, let things flow. Okay, but this right here means something to somebody, but it's moving quite slow. Next, we have the water sign. I think about somebody very emotional. I have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. At the head, I have vacation. Once again, it's two couples going on a trip, traveling together. You will be traveling soon. So Joe and Taylor will be traveling soon. Then I have the air sign. I think about communication. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So there's some communication going on here. In the secret place. That's right. Somebody is spying on the other. One of them is spying on the other. Someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Now Taylor has the kind of money to where, I'm sure Joe does have too. All I know is I think they say he was about a British actor, I believe. But anyway, Taylor could really just pay to get her a private investigator and, pretty much follow him around and report back to her. She can do that, okay, without her lifting a finger. And who to say, maybe he can do this concerning her as well. But one of them is spying on the other. I think about things like checking the text messages, checking social media inbox. You get what I'm going with this? So for me to see this right here, somebody's feeling quite insecure in the relationship. Then I have here love spells. For me to see this right here, somebody has been bewitched. It says you've been bewitched. So from what I'm seeing here, one of them, I had to say one of them because this is pretty much like a general reading as far as what's going on presently in their relationship, allegedly. One of them is very obsessed over the other. Very obsessed over the other. It's like they can't see straight. All they see is that individual. I let me be the judge who that is. I think about somebody that's doing love spells on the other. Okay? That's interesting. Very interesting. This is on the back. You see that? This is on the back. Not saying this is the case, but we do see this right here. Spy. Let's see what this has to say. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So it could be somebody else in the picture, unbeknownst to the other, allegedly. Okay? All right, I'm gonna put all of this back in here. I want to see something. Spy, spy, spy. Seeking clarity about the spy card. Seeking clarity about the spy card. Seeking clarity about the spy card. How does Taylor feel about Joe? What are her thoughts about Joe? What are Taylor's thoughts about Joe? Okay, for right now, vacation came back out. You will be traveling soon. So I wanted to know what are Taylor Swift thoughts about Joe. She wants to go on a trip with him. She wants to travel with him. Okay, and as you see, this came right back out. So we see who energy this is. What are Taylor Swift thoughts about Joe? You know what? I'm gonna put this back in. I need to see something. What are Taylor Swift thoughts about Joe? This is Taylor Energy family. I was saying within myself, what are her thoughts about Joe? And anything the spirit wants me to know. Okay? And pay attention to what comes back out. I can't make this up. I always say let things play out. Remember, it was over here, and I felt the need to put it back into the pile and reshuffle. Spy. So Taylor is very insecure. She's feeling very insecure for whatever reason. Someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So behind the scenes, allegedly, it looks like Taylor is spying on Joe for whatever reason. And for her to be doing that, he's making her feel insecure. And that would be due to how he's moving out here, maybe what he's saying to her behind the scenes, allegedly, how he's moving behind the scenes, maybe kind of sloppy. Maybe he has her questioning, what's going on with him, and obviously he hasn't even popped the question yet, will you marry me? But anyway, someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So the energy I'm getting, it is Taylor, okay? I have here earth sign. I think about somebody's grounded or maybe not grounded. And if they're not grounded, I think about somebody's very emotionally. They're very emotional. That's the point I'm trying to make. They're very emotional. One must be balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And when one of them are off, you're unbalanced. So anyway, I have here Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Next, I have guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. So maybe she could be thinking about somebody that could have transition, a family member, or just a loved one, period. At the head, this will be Taylor energy. It says open your heart. So I think about someone that has been hurt in the past. They have trust issues and they're guarded like this. This is their heart, and they're very guarded. And it's hard for her to really open her heart up to someone because she's scared of being let down due to betrayal, whatever the case may be. Now, if that's not the case with Taylor, if that's not the case, maybe she feel like she wants him to open up his heart more to her. Okay, maybe she feel like Joe is not letting her in all the ways that matter. Because for one thing, these two are not married yet. They've been together what for 7 years, and they're not married yet. So what's up with that? Unless they like it like that. If she don't want to court with him and she like things the way it is and they're not married, they just have like a long partnership, by not getting married, putting a stamp on it, that's fine. But anyway, one of them is guarding their heart. It says it will help you attract more love if you open your heart. It has here let go. Make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. Like the spirit is giving her, you know, some advice. Let this go and make room for the new beginning. But the choices are hers to make. Okay? Now who knows? Maybe in the near future she might end up letting go and maybe not. But it says make room for the new beginnings on it's on your make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. But really, the new beginnings won't come. One must release and let something or it go for anything new to come in. Okay. And if a person's heart is like this, and you still get involved with them, family, you will not have all of them. You will not have 100% of them. Okay, because they're like this. And whatever that's inside of this heart of theirs, they're holding on to it. And you might have maybe what 20, 30%, but you don't have 100%. Please know that. Next, give it time to come right back out. So it's something that Taylor wants. Whatever this means to her, and we see it's pertaining to her relationship, is growing quite slow. And she wants what she wants. It says everything in divine timing, let this flow. But it looks like Taylor is getting in her own way and she's operating in self-sabotage because she's trying to force something that really cannot be forced. Okay, relationships must move smoothly, and a lot of times we self-sabotage ourselves. Excuse me, and we make matters worse when we try to intervene and try to make things happen. But it's something that she really, really wants. Could be a baby, allegedly, or it could be a marriage. But for whatever reason, she's not getting it. Then we have the air sign, came right back out, communication, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I pretty much, my answer, the answer that I was wanting, I got it. Okay. When I'm looking at this right here, I'm looking at Taylor. The spirit let me know she's spying on him, allegedly. Whether she's doing the spying on her own or she got to maybe have a private investigator. It's also letting me know that she wants to get away with him and travel. Um, the open your heart, I think about. I don't think the open your heart is Taylor. I feel like I had answered I had asked the question, what are her thoughts about him? I feel like she feel like he needs to open up his heart more to her. Okay, because things are moving kind of slow to her. It's not moving at a pace that she wants it to move. Okay, and she also thinking about maybe I need to let this go. Only time will tell. You know, she might be one of them ride it out chicks and just ride it on out with him and still not really getting what she wants out of this so-called union. Okay. But sometimes you get to looking, you're gonna find that which you do not want to see. Please know that. That's to me insecurities. And it happens. But it's something that he's doing that making her feel that way. Divine Spirit, what are Joe's thoughts about Taylor? How does Joe feel about Taylor? What are his thoughts about Taylor? How does Joe feel about Taylor? What are his thoughts about Taylor? That's crazy how a lot of these cards come right. These cards come right back out. I cannot make it up. Mm. I don't know, family. Time would tell. Now I don't know why this would come out in his spread also. It says guardian, a lost loved one, what watches over you. Now, sometimes there are clues in my reading. It may not be a loved one that could have passed, okay? It may not be a loved one that could have passed. A lot of times, that's what this represents. But it's the key words I look for. It says a lost loved one watches over you. Somebody is watching over the other, if you know what I mean, because we saw the word spy. So just as she's watching him closely, he's watching her closely as well. Okay? I have here Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have here air sign, communication, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I have here at the top, vacation. These two are thinking about hooking up and traveling together. And look what else came out. Let go. Now you can say maybe he think about letting her go, or maybe he feel like she's distancing herself from him and she think about letting him go. It says make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. I let me be the judge. Pay attention to what keeps coming out now, okay? Pay attention to that. And this is in a secret place. It says open your heart. It will help you to attract more love. So that's interesting for this to come right back out. Now, I let many of you know that this right here could be pertaining to Joe, as far as how Taylor feel about Joe, but maybe he feels this way about her as well. All I know is it came back out. This is pertaining to one of them. Please know that one of them is guarded. And many of you follow these celebrities. I don't follow them like that. You know, I'm just there by the spirit as far as intuitively getting divine insight what's going on with them. But one of them is definitely like this, okay? They're very guarded. And it could be Taylor. You know, maybe she don't want to be hurt and she just guarding herself. But I do still feel like it's something that she really, really want that she's not getting out of this union. And we have here divorce. Experiencing a breakup. Now, only time will tell if these two will end up splitting family. It did come out, and you know maybe they won't get a. I mean, maybe they will not. Maybe they won't divorce. A lot of time I can get this if these two are having problems behind the scenes, and one of them might bring this up. Well, maybe we should just break up. Now, allegedly, if these two end up getting a divorce in the near future, it's not going to last. Let me just say that, okay? It is not going to last. But if these two are not, secretly married and they are still together, there might be talks about breaking up, or they might end up in the near future splitting, okay? Because this doesn't come out for the hell of it. Please know that. This lets me know that there's trouble behind the scenes, trouble in paradise, and something is occurring behind the scene between these two for this to come up, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, real quick. I want to know what are those shadow energies with Joe. I'm using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Divine Spirit, what are those shadow energies going on present with Joe and his relationship with Taylor Swift? What are those shadow energies going on? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Hold on, family. Okay. So far, I have flighty. This one want to easily get upset. According to the spirit, condescending, selfishness, defiance, and sabotage. Now, this is quite interesting. I'm going to tell you why this is interesting right here. I think about self-sabotage, okay? This is someone that, when they're in a relationship, okay? Hear me out, family. When they're in a relationship and they want out of the relationship, he's not going to tell her, I want out. Okay? He's not going to be man enough to say, you know what? I'm not feeling this anymore. I want out, you know, whatever the case may be. He's not going to tell her that. He's going to show her he wants out by his actions, okay? By his actions, he will operate in self-sabotage. Notice we saw the word, notice we saw the card spy, okay? It's something that he's doing that causes her to feel insecure to where she's checking up on him, all right? Due to this right here, one's negative thinking and poor action, how they're moving out here, he's operating in self-sabotage. So if she's worried about anything, yeah, I see why, because he's operating in sabotage, self-sabotage. Due to his actions, he let her know that I want out of this union, okay? It could be something on his phone. It can be something that he's doing, you know, on social media, how he's moving out here. You know, she may catch him doing something, being flirty. But anyway, sabotage. That's a lot. I just want to give me your example of how this works. I have here evasive, somebody that's uncommitted. Yes, they are a handsome looking couple, but we all know we don't go by looks now, okay? There's more that goes on behind the scenes with these relationships. Cold. So he can't come off as cold. Absent minded. This lets me know a lot of times he's not focused. There's a lot going on with him, very distracted. He can be disrespectful, allegedly. Experiencing grief, envy, depression, and manipulation. Don't think about somebody that mind F you, okay? Playing with your emotions. All right. We're going to leave Joe alone. And we know this right here can go both ways, all right? Nobody's perfect. We know this. And this is allegedly anyway. But it's, please know the spirit be talking. All right, family. Lastly, I'm getting ready to use. Sorry about that. I knew that was going to happen. Lastly, I'm going to use my spiritual background check homemade deck. And next week I will be doing the females, okay? So we're not trying to male bash here. I'm just trying to give you an idea of how the spiritual background check works. I can get an idea of what's going on presently in your relationships. And not only that, you know, I can get an idea as far as what you're working with, as far as things about an individual that you may not know nothing about, and maybe you do. All is not bad. It's just some people choose not to work on their issues. And when they don't, you will have to deal with it when you're getting involved with them, okay? But it's a matter of choice if you want to move forward with them. Divine Spirit, what are those, what do Killer need to know about Joe? Damn, that one just popped out, didn't it? What are those energies pertaining to Joe that Killer need to know about or may already know about? Okay, I think that's a lot right there. And then we're going to move on to the next, okay? We're going to move on to the next. Now, according to the spirit, Joe can be a good provider. He has stability. So obviously he has his own money, okay? He can be a good provider and he definitely has stability. But we also know that she has her own money as well. Maybe that's why she with him because he has his own money. Okay, this is interesting right here. I see why she's spying on him allegedly. You can't take them serious. A flirt known for attracting others' attention for amusement and distraction. Now, what this is saying is, excuse me, family, if you can imagine Joe and Taylor having issues, right? Instead of him dealing with them, he's going to sit up here allegedly, maybe go on social media and be flirting, okay? Or wherever he is, he's flirting. He could be flirting with someone, pretty much trying to take his mind off of his problems, if you know what I mean, okay? That's somebody that sees you as a distraction. They don't really want you, but they see you as a distraction as far as, getting their mind off of their problems, if you know what I mean, okay? And a lot of married men do things like that too when they get involved with women. They hook up with someone to distract them from their problems as far as what's going on with them at home. Next, we have they wear a mask showing false sense of self. So there's more to Joe. Even though, he can be a good provider and has stability, there's still more to him, okay? He's coming off wearing a mask. They wear a mask showing a false sense of self. Oh man, I can't make this up, but it's allegedly. They have secrets. You're in the dark. Allegedly. Now you see why we saw the word spy. Okay. She knows what she knows. That's why the word spy came out. And lastly, the time is right. Go for it, new season. So talk about a new season. So who knows? Maybe they're trying to work on their issue because we did see the word breakup, but it could be due to the fact that behind the scenes, you know, um, whatever is going on with them, maybe they're trying to talk it out. Okay, maybe they're trying to work things out. But we did see the word breakup. So whatever this means to this union, okay, it says the time is right. Go for it, new season. And we did see the message about travel and honeymoon. So who knows, family? All I know is if she gets with him, I don't see it lasting long. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because what I'm seeing here, they wear a mask. Okay, she been with him what 6 years, went on 7 years. Why he still wearing the mask? He should be letting her in. But when you remember the message I told you, when a person's heart is like this, they're not letting you fully in. They wear it. A lot of times it can be due to this right here also. They're not showing you the real them. A lot of times people feel like they show you the real them. You're not going to want to be with them for whatever reason. Okay. If she were to marry him, it would not last. They have secrets. You're in the dark. Unless you find out about this right here. If she finds out about this right here and they work things out, I could see them being together. But like I said, all relationships are not perfect. We know that. Check this out. In the near future, the need to forgive and compromise for this relationship to move forward positive and successfully. So for these two to move forward in a positive manner, the need to compromise and forgive, pretty much work things out is needed. It's called for. Let me just say that, okay? So there you have it. When it comes to Taylor Swift Boo, Joe, Owen. But you know what? I wish them the best, all right? But I don't know, family. 6 years with somebody, that's a long time and not being married. But like I said, if that's what these two want, hey, much power to them. Maybe, he don't want to be married. Maybe she doesn't want to be married. Maybe they like things the way it is. Only time will tell. Let's move on. Now you can see why messages come out the way they do, okay? The spirit is always revealing those hidden things that are going on that we would know nothing about. Because please know Taylor Swift is a very private person and she is not trying to put her business on Fifth Street. The only way we'll know about it, unless TMZ or, these YouTube sleuths, celebrity sleuths get a hold to this information and they get to digging, they will find out. Okay, but other than that, we wouldn't know. All right, fam, let's move on. Lastly, next I'm doing Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Baker. So Courtney and Travis had got married. Interesting. Okay. I'm just reading. They have been close friends for years and have been dating for a couple of months. Travis is a very smitten with Courtney and has been for a while. Shortly before the dating news broke, the Blink 182 drummer left multiple flirty comments on the whatever Instagram post. But anyway, he was flirting with her and they hooked up. Okay, let's take a look at Courtney and Travis. Whatever you see here in this reading concerning Courtney and Travis, it is allegedly, it's not facts, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Let's get started. And please know, none of this is my opinion. I wish these two all the best. I don't know them, but God knows them. Alrighty. I'm going to be using this again, the Cosmic Oracle Tarot deck, okay? Divine the Holy Spirit, if y'all choosing clarity about Courtney and Travis. Give me a minute, fam. I'm trying to tune into their energy. I'm ready to switch up now. Seeking clarity about Courtney and Travis relationship. What's present going on with these two in their union? What's present going on with Courtney and Travis in their union? What's present going on in their union? Oh Lord, here we go again. Here we go again. Okay. Remember, family, it's allegedly things have to play out. I said it with all my reading because there are timelines to my reading. A lot of this is going on in the now, and a lot of this have to play out. I have here air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I think about communication with the air sign. Okay, so these two are doing a lot of communicating. I have here open your heart. We already know what this is about. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. So one of them is like this. I don't know why people get together and the other one is not fully 100 in the union. But a lot of time people get with people for all the wrong reasons. Please know that. They have their reason why they get with you. It will help you attract more love. Open your heart. So one of them is guarded. Even though they are married now, one of them is still guarded. They're not being fully 100 with the other. And we have here the guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. Now, it can be the case with one of these two that, um, someone that they love very dearly could have passed. That could be on their mind. But remember, it has here one watches over you. I think about somebody that could be also spying on the other as far as what they're doing also, allegedly. It has here earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn at the head. It has here divorce, experiencing a breakup, only time will tell, family. I don't wish this on these two. Experiencing a breakup. Now, there can be a divorce in the near future, or this can let me know when these two are behind the scenes, having their little disputes. Maybe, the word divorce could pop up in the conversation, okay? Or we may see this in the near future, a breakup. We have here vacation. This is in a secret place. Now, I don't know why this would be in a secret place. Let me just say that. It just let us know that these two are, planning on going on a vacation together. It says you will be traveling soon. Now it says you will be traveling soon. So both of them can be planning on traveling soon, or maybe one of them may be traveling soon, but it might be with somebody else. Only time will tell, family. But that's just in a secret place. That's still two people. Is it Kourtney? Is it Kourtney and Travis, or Kourtney and somebody else, or Travis and somebody else? Only time will tell. It has here someone is expecting. So allegedly, Kourtney could be expecting. If not, somebody is. Okay. For those of you who follow these celebrities, you know more than what I know. Okay. Feel free to get in the comments. Someone is expecting. Now, a lot of times these celebrities they get pregnant and they lose their child. You know, a lot of times they be going on behind the scenes also. So keep all of that in mind now, and we wouldn't know anything about it unless they speak up about it. Because sometimes they have like a miscarriage. And behind it, look what's behind it. Let go. One of them is thinking about this right here. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. All right, I'm seeking clarity about the breakup. Seeking clarity about the breakup or divorce message concerning Kourtney and Travis. Seeking clarity about the divorce and the breakup. Seeking clarity about the divorce and the breakup card. What's that about? What is that about? What is the cause for divorce or the breakup? Oh, okay. The spirit answered the question. Thank you. Mm. Okay, this can be the catalyst in the near future if the two were to break up. You know, we're not rooting for that. You know, I wish every couple all the best because we know no relationship is perfect. Okay. It has here, give it time. Remember, this came out when I did a reading on Taylor and Joe. So you already know what this is about. Somebody, and I'm going to put my bet on it. It could be, you know, Kourtney. I feel like this could be Kourtney. It's something that she really, really wants in this particular union, okay? But it's moving slow. It's a give it time, okay? Everything in divine timing, let things flow. So Kourtney really needs to get out of her own way and let things flow. Because if she don't, she's going to make matters worse. And it has here, let go. See how this came back out? Let go. Make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. So really, Spirit is telling her to let this go. Okay? Because something behind the scenes is not working. It is not working. And look here, liar. So this is the catalyst. That's why you're seeing this right here, divorce or experiencing a breakup. Because there's somebody that's lying behind the scenes. It says, be careful. Be careful of someone sneaky. I wonder who that is. And let me be the judge. At the head, I have the distance card. This is the catalyst also. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. And you see this right here? I think about travel. Now it's a distant, not together. It's a distant. And we did see that couple message that popped up about somebody traveling. It may not be Kourtney and her husband traveling. It could be allegedly while he's traveling, he could be hooking up with somebody else or seeing somebody else allegedly. It may not be these two. But we seen the message liar also. See? Liar. Distance. So these two are having a little trouble in paradise. If they're not having it now, they will be in the coming days and weeks. Please know that you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. At the head, I have here pet. Now this can be replaced. Okay, it can be replaced. It has here getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Let's replace it with spouse. Getting a new spouse or let me say it again. Getting a new spouse or giving a current spouse more love. Hmm. These two are married, so I'm going to change the message again. I'm going to change those words. Getting a new partner or giving a current partner more love. So I feel like the catalyst between these two, not only is somebody coming off, you know, Mr. Pinocchio knows, okay? But also, you know, there's distance that's going on in this union also, okay? So we see the distance. This is the catalyst also. It's kind of like they're growing apart. And one of them has a decision to make, whether they're going to stay with you or move on and replace you. We have here experiencing challenges behind the scenes. Make a decision, work on inner healing. And this is what one of them is trying to do. I feel like this is Courtney. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Now, the fact that we saw that pregnancy card, let me just say this. I'm not saying that Courtney is expecting, but somebody is. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Alrighty. Let me see what little shadow energy that's going on with Travis. Or shall I say surrounding him? Family, if you enjoying this kind of reading, let your sister know. Oh, I appreciate it. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Right, Spirit, what little shadow energy is going on with Travis and his marital union with Courtney? What little shadow energy is going on with Travis? Go on, family. Oh, I see right now the gist of this union. I see right now, but we'll get to it when it shows up. I have here desperation. This is the energy that's going on surrounding Travis and his relationship with Courtney. Desperation. I have here drowning. I think about somebody drowning in their emotions, feeling very overwhelmed, very emotional. I have here anxiety. At the head, I have argumentative. So these two are doing a lot of arguing behind the scenes. They're not happy. I don't care how they be smiling, family with these celebrities, and they're good when it comes to wearing a mask and smiling. A lot of times they do not be happy in their union, but the fact that they have this public image, they have to keep this image up. I have here numbness. Remember the distance card we saw? Numbness. A lot of times I get this right here. This individual is self-medicating due to drugs or alcohol. I have internalizing, taking things in. I bet he's like, what in the hell I got myself into? I'm surprised this is not a PR move right here. You do for me, hooking up, partnership, alliance. You do for me, I do for you. You make me look good, I make you look good. In the center, look what I have. Held hostage. Now, no, he did not abduct Kourtney, and Kourtney did not abduct him. Just right here lets me know about someone that feels trapped. They are in a situation or in an environment they don't want to be in. So he feels trapped. It's like he can't see a way out. But it's out in his head. He can get out. Just say, I want out. I'm not happy. But anyway, this is Travis energy. He's feeling stuck and trapped in this so-called union. How we did see the message, divorce and breakup. So only time will tell. But it's a lot that's going on right here. Behind the scenes, argumentative. Hmm. Divine Spirit, what is the energy surrounding the divorce breakup message? I'm seeing clarity about the divorce breakup message. What's the energy surrounding that concerning Travis? What is the energy surrounding the divorce breakup message surrounding Travis? Sometimes my message will flip over, family. Give me a minute. What are the shadow energy surrounding the divorce and breakup message? Okay, I have here antisocial. And see, to me, I can't really see, cause see, that reality show, The Kardashian. I watched it before, but I don't, I pretty much stopped watching it. But I have checked it out before. But to me, Kourtney doesn't come off as being very social. I can be wrong. She's more like in the background. The one you see more social and up in the front is pretty much like Kim and Chloe, and those younger sisters. But you very seldomly see Kourtney up in the front. She's pretty much laid low, in the background. But anyway, if this is not Kourtney energy, it could be Travis energy. But I didn't be the judge on that, okay? Next, we have rebellious. I feel like this is Travis energy. This is somebody that goes against the grain, and they do not like to be told what to do. They move to their own rhythm, if you know what I mean. Okay, rebellious, emotional blackmail is playing a part. Also, addictions. I talk about drugs, alcohol, or sex, and also a workaholic can be an addiction as well. Carrying a grudge. One can be carrying a grudge towards the other. And I have here ambulance. Having mixed feelings. I'm just trying to get an idea about that. Why would that divorce breakup card will pop up? But a lot of this is playing a part. Okay, a lot of this right here is playing a part. All right, fam. We're not gonna stay on this that long. Let's move on to let me see something. Let's move on to my homemade spiritual background check cards. Oh boy, Divine Spirit, what do Kourtney needs to know concerning her husband Travis. What do Courtney need to know about her husband Travis? Anything Spirit wants to know about Travis? Anything Spirit wants to know about Travis? Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. If you're still watching, thank you so much for supporting your sister. You're definitely loyal. So you might as well subscribe, okay? I will be doing more of these right here. Now I do other serious, readings as well. You don't have to watch those, but the ones that I do upload that you do enjoy, definitely check in with your sister. All right, I appreciate it. Okay, this is the spiritual background check reading I'm doing on whew, Kourtney Kardashian husband, Travis Baker. Remember we saw the card? I'm going to show you this real quick. It'll really help you to understand what it's all about. Hold on, family. So when you're watching and you see this right here, you know exactly what it means, okay? Give me a minute, family. You've been holding on thus far, and I appreciate it. Okay. Remember, we've been seeing this right here. We saw this in Taylor Swift reading I did with her significant other, Joe. It has here, open your heart. It will help you to attract more love. Remember this right here? Now I'm going to, now this right here had came out. Um, this message right here came out, so it can help you get an idea what that's all about, okay? I did my best to break it down as far as what it means. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Don't know how to truly love. They don't even love themselves. Now that's deep, allegedly, okay? That's what the spirit is saying about Travis. Allegedly. Okay? And don't forget those key words that came out when I used the shadow deck. They can be very demanding, pushy, don't respect the word no. So I think about somebody that can cross boundaries with you also. Like you say, get back. You're not even arguing with a person and you tell them to get back and they all in your face. I can picture him doing that. They can be very demanding, pushy, don't respect the no. Now I'm sure he has some good qualities too, all right? When they say you have changed, take note, reflect on your growth or lack of growth with them. So the spirit is saying is if Courtney end up saying to her husband, Travis, you know what, you have changed. That pretty much the spirit way of saying, okay, Courtney and Joe have grown apart. She's growing, okay? She's growing and he's still stuck. He's still stagnant in his old ways. That's what the spirit is saying, okay? It can go either way. When they say you have changed, take note, reflect on your growth or lack of growth with them. And he can say that about her. He can say to Courtney, you changed. Maybe she was down with how they used to be with each other, but maybe she's not into all that no more. If you know what I mean. So it can go either way. Ask the question before you met them or before they reach out to you. How was you feeling at that time? How do you feel about yourself? Do you love yourself? Do this person energy matches yours? Boy, the spirit is on it. I'm sorry. The spirit is on it. And these two go hand in hand. Now this came out, but I feel like this is Kourtney energy right here. I feel like this is Kourtney energy. Cause I'm saying I don't feel like this is Joe energy. I feel like this is Kourtney energy. I'm looking at her too. Reliable and trustworthy, loyal, devoted, dependable, and good traits. This union has possible potential coming together. It says possible, but that means they have to get on one accord also. If they're not on one accord, it ain't gonna work. But they end up coming together for whatever reason. But knows what it say. It says possible. It's possible if you work out your issues. Don't rush into this. You two may not be compatible. And lastly, a dark individual. That's what the spirit is saying about Joe, allegedly. Energy vampire, toxic, demanding, spiteful, sadism, psychopath, revengeful, and bitter. Allegedly. But it's someone out there for everybody. Please know that. Somebody might like these qualities and traits in an individual. I know I don't. A person like this is an energy vampire. They drain you, they drain you, they drain you dry. Okay? It's like it takes a lot out of you just being with this individual. Because it's always what? Something. And we did see the word rebellious. That speaks for itself. He's free spirit. And there's nothing wrong with being free spirit. He's very free spirit. And he also is someone that he doesn't want to be caged in. And he definitely don't want nobody telling him what to do. Okay? So that's why I was wondering, did these two have like an open marriage? That means she lets him do what he do and be free to do what the hell he want to do, but he comes back home to her. Okay, maybe she's putting her foot down behind the scenes. She's like, you with me now? Them days are over with. But as you see, behind the scenes, allegedly, there's some issues going on with these two. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. But I wish Kourtney all the best. I really do. This would be her what, second marriage? So obviously she believes. Excuse me, she believes in marriages. So I do too. When you are with the right person, when you take your time and you're equally yoked and you're with the right individual. Okay, yeah, I believe in marriage too. So anyway, this is my reading. I hope you enjoy it, family. I thank you all for your love supporting my channel. I will be back doing another one with two other celebrity couple readings. So be on the lookout for that. Until then, peace and love to you all, and bye for now.